Hello friends, my name is Coco and this is Mochi right here. And you don't know me and I don't know you, but I am very happy you're alive today. Today is Friday! Woohoo! We survived through another week. I'm so excited. I'm also excited today because we have a little carnival going on at work, so I'm going to go pick up Elias and then we're going to go to the carnival and probably eat and, you know, all that fun stuff. And then I spent probably way too much on the tickets than I needed to, but my plan was I was just going to give tickets to whichever kid I see first, because at first I was like, whoever is doing good the entire day, but I was like, I don't know who's going, I don't know how to keep track of that all day because I'm in different areas, so you know what, whoever I see first, they're getting the tickets, my leftovers, and then they can go and keep having fun. So anyway, I'm like, what else was I trying to say? Anyway, how was your day today? I hope it was well. And the day's almost over, okay? So just kind of barrel through that last little bit. And then you have the weekend. And if you're lucky like me, you get 3 days, which I am so excited about. I kind of needed it. So I just need like a little refresher, I think. But like I said, I hope you guys had a really good day. If not, it's okay. Just get through that last little bit. Go inside the house and just remind yourself, okay, I'm done with it. It's gone. You can complain about it if it helps get it out. I know I do a lot, especially at my old jobs. I complained quite a bit once I got home, which did help me. However, I kept dwelling in it, so, you know, at a certain point, I would have to say, okay, I'm done. I can't keep talking about it anymore. So, you know, venting's really healthy. Venting is super healthy, and you just need someone to kind of vent to, and you just kind of tell them, you know, sorry, I'm like, to my eye. You just need to tell them, you know, I just need to vent right now. And most of the time when people hear that, especially if it's like a friend or someone that you know, like depending on me, it's like a friend, Elias, or my family, or my mom. But typically when I let them know, they say, oh, okay. And they just let me say my spiel, and I will go off and I will be upset and I may cry or I may get mad and just kind of keep going about it. But ultimately in the end, I felt very good just kind of getting it out. So if you're kind of having a rough day, you know, just kind of talk it out if you need to, okay? If you feel like, no, I don't have anyone to talk to, or, you know, like I don't feel comfortable with what I want to talk about, there is an app called NAMI Air. And again, NAMI is the National Alliance for Mental Illness, I think is what it is. I always get it mixed up, Allegiance or Alliance. But anyway, NAMI is a great website for a lot of good resources, but they came out with an app called NAMI Air. And NAMI Air, which is really good, is you can anonymously post, you know, and it can be good or bad, you know, if you're having a low day, if you're having a great day, if you're like, man, I'm doing amazing, I'm so happy, you know, you can put that on there. If you're like, you know, feel like giving up, I don't know what to do, and everything else. And there is anonymously a support group on there where they can give hugs, they can give words of encouragement. If they respond, though, you won't see it responded to your thing. You'll get the message that they responded, but for them, it's like, it kind of, on the NAMI Air, I think I'm explaining this horribly, on the NAMI Air, it kind of shows up as a separate post, so it doesn't necessarily link you to them unless you know to click from the previous post and all that stuff. But there's no names. I don't even remember if there was a login, to be honest, but ultimately, if you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to or you just want to get it out, that's a really good place to get it out, you know? You just kind of type away, and then you can check back on it if you want to, or if you want to type it away and just throw it away, it's done, you can. But again, there are really supportive people on there. As I looked through, no, I think I may have seen like one that wasn't the greatest advice that was given to somebody. But again, take it with a grain of salt, because ultimately the support group is full of people like you and me. We're just everyday people. We're not therapists. We didn't go to school for these kinds of things. You know, and sometimes the advice may not be the best, but someone cared enough to at least try. And so take it with a grain of salt. If it sounds like, God, that's horrible, or why would you say that to me? Just say, okay, they're just trying to make me feel better. They may not know how, but they were attempting to try to make me feel better. I'm just gonna, again, put that advice in a bubble and just throw it away, and that is that, okay? So try it out. It's a free app. I mean, there's nothing that can harm it. I've used it a couple times when I felt like I just needed to get something out, the thoughts that were going in my head, and I felt really cruddy about it. And I was afraid to kind of talk to somebody about it, because it's like, you feel like you're on repeat all the time sometimes. And sometimes, like for me, I really don't want people to know all the horrible things I tell myself, because, you know, in truth, I feel a little embarrassed that I can be so ugly to myself and really just have a lack of self-worth. So for Namier, I used it a couple of times. Yes, I did. I used it a couple of times to just kind of vent out how I felt. And the support and the advice was just incredible. So try it out. See if it helps you, okay? But hopefully you had a great Friday, because it's a 3-day weekend. And I'm having a good Friday, so I hope you're having one too, okay? Alright guys, I'm going to cut this out. I got to go run and pick up Elias in a little bit and then go to the carnival. Hopefully it'll be fun. I went to open house last night, and the kids really were happy, the ones that showed up. And by the way, speaking of open house, if you have children and they have an open house, I get it. You've been to it for kinder and first grade and second grade and so on. I get it. However, open house isn't for your teacher to have a meeting with you. It's mainly for your kids to showcase their work. And for some kids, you know, they've worked really hard and they've gained so much than when they started. So being able to show that to their parents is very important to them, and it's also important for us to, you know, for you guys to see that too. You know, we want to show you guys that look at how far your child's gone. So please go to open house. Plus there's lots of like artwork and things that they've done. Our kids had reports on the planets, which was very exciting, and they were pretty proud of, because they worked really hard on it. And you know, it's worth going. You know, I know you're tired, or I mean, if you can't go because of work and things like that, sure. You know, I mean, that's unavoidable, but, you know, if you just didn't want to go and you were available during that time, please go. It is important to them. And there's nothing more heartbreaking than hearing, you know, a kid ask if they're going to get in trouble because their parent isn't going to go. And you have to just kind of explain very nicely, you're not going to get in trouble, obviously, because we can't control that. But, you know, it would be nice if they could see the hard work you've been doing in class. So I know it's repetitive for my parents. I know it's every year. However, it does mean a lot to them, even if you just go for a couple minutes. I was only there for an hour, which, I mean, I was just there because I was just seeing people as they come through. You don't even got to be there for an hour. You can show up for like 15 minutes. Okay, let me just go in the classroom. Everything's good. Cool, let's go home. That's all you need to do. Okay? So that was the only thing I wanted to say to my parents. Please go. Alright, this video is getting crazy long, so I'm going to leave it at that. I love you all. Do the best you can. That's all that anybody asks for. And remember, I am very happy you're alive today, alright? Have a great day. I'm going to go out and stuff my face and probably play bingo or something, I don't know. And really enjoy the rest of my evening, okay? And that's it, Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse comes out for my X-Men fans. If you go see it, don't tell me, because I'm going to try to go see it. But hopefully you have fun. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.